My name is Ernest Enrique. I am a civil engineer by training, and I've been in the construction industry for over 30 years. I currently own a company. It's called CMS Corporation, and we're a general contractor, mostly doing work for the Department of Defense and also doing some commercial work in the mechanical side of the business, process piping, chillers, boilers, etc. Back in 2018, we started thinking about replacing the roof in our house. Our house was built almost 20 years ago, and we were reaching the life cycle of that roof that we currently had. We at the time had in the house. While doing a renovation in the late winter of 2019, we discovered a small roof leak, and at that point we made a call to a local supplier of roofing materials. They recommended three names, and one of the people that we called was Frogtown Roofing, and Andrew Lemeran came to our help. He responded within a couple of hours of our call, and that client service that he demonstrated stuck in my mind as I went on into selecting what roofing contractor we were going to work with. So we selected Frogtown Roofing for their reputation, also how easy it was to work with Andre. He not only provided the initial introduction to the company, he gave us an overview of the materials that we could be using for our house. During the construction of the project, he served as the main point of contact or acted as a project manager, which is somewhat unusual for a residential roofing contractor. Usually you don't have that type of involvement and touch throughout the construction of the work. While they were doing the work, the people were extremely professional, and they kept the surroundings of the house fairly clean. At the end of the day, they made sure that a lot of the debris and nails were picked up, which made it fairly painless for us and in continuing with our day-to-day living. So we ended up with an outstanding product that exceeded our expectations. The quality of the work was very good, and it met the schedule, which is another very unusual item to encounter with residential roofing contractors. And then one other thing that I meant to say earlier, it was important to me that the company that did the work had the proper insurance and workers' compensation in the event that an accident would have taken place, which it did not. I mean, they completed the work with very minor punch list items. They responded to our calls for the items that we identified at the end of the project. Within a week, they were resolved, as well as no incidents, no safety-related incidents we encountered during the construction. And again, they met the schedule. So I do highly recommend Frogtown Roofing for their residential roofing projects.